Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone is doing very well today and you're having a pleasant Wednesday. Today we are doing some mapped mining, or we are testing Commanders mapped mining. Now map mining is something that I was sent over by Commander Machine from Reddit, and basically what it is that it's going to be a bit of a weird thing to explain, but someone has essentially found a bunch of ways for us to get a ton of money in a very short space of time through mining, which I'm quite looking forward to. We'll give it a go. Like I say, the whole point is we'll give it a go, see if it works or not. I do not know if it works. I haven't tried it out. This is me going to be trying it for the first time on stream, so it may or may not work at all. We'll have to wait and see. Oh dearie me, what's going on here? Got some weird stuff going on with my audio apparently. I know what the problem is. I'm like, why are there no sound effects? It's because I got it all muted from where I did some recording the other day. Right. But yeah, quick hello to everyone who's watching. Here we go. Philip, Bitterryu, Hashtag Lee, Michael, Gotek, another Lee. Damn, that's complicated. Gary, Nightbot, Gypsy, Wellesley, Ali, Nathan, Tato, Johnny, and Old Peculiar. How are we all doing today? We alright? Doing good? This is going to be my last stream before I go on holiday for a week. I'm off down to sunny Cornwall with my family, which is going to be lovely. So this is played from my parents, and hopefully going to do a little bit of bodyboarding, or at least I hope so. I am currently waiting on a ship to be delivered to here. We got a few minutes to go, so we'll just sit down and have a chat for a minute, I guess. Now, just Ebby or Ebril, got it. Are you straight in there and you're like, no, call me this instead? Alright. Is that see, it's appalling thing. Fatini? Steve G, Ninebot, am I thirsty? I'm staying pretty well hydrated. Andy, hello, how you doing? And Dunkel, Commander Plater and Captain Clive. Clive, people are talking to you, bud. Doesn't care. Jane Volks, hello as well. How are we all doing? But yes. See, Nathan, map mining, this is idea to make it less tedious, to make it quicker. That's the idea behind it. I don't know. I honestly don't know how this is going to work out. I've got some instructions to follow, but I'm not convinced. I guess I'm not convinced by it. We'll give it a go and we'll see what happens, because it's not an overlapping painite spot. It's in a normal painite spot. So it should be just a quick drop in and go from there. Oh, yeah, I can't pronounce that, but thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hey Vortex, how you doing? God, 3 minutes to go. Lee, you want to see if I clear the 10 billion tonight? I'm probably not going to, because I've got to do 700 mil to do that, and even if I'm doing flat out 200 million an hour, it's not going to be enough, so I don't think so. Phoenix, the basic idea of mapped mining is there are certain asteroids when you drop into a painite hotspot, a particular painite hotspot, that have lots of painite in. The idea being is that they're high percentages, so you drop into it and you know which ones to start going for, literally, and you can do a pattern. Then you do that, you go, you sell. It does take 2 hours to refresh, so I'm hoping that we can try it out and give it a go. Dunkel, yep, that is the one I'm looking at, that map. I honestly don't know how I'm going to get on with it. Shiv, hello, how you doing? Still sitting there toe tapping, I assume. Nightbot, holy shit. Language. Dude, that is super generous. Like, insanely generous. Um, I, thank you. Huh. Um, I'm a bit lost for words there. Johnny GTO, increasing interdictions. Do you mean hyperdictions or interdictions? Or interdictions. The more cargo you have, the more likely you are to be interdicted. I think that's why it works. Open Flanker, good evening. Welcome to the stream. It's alright, jobs do get in the way. I say that. I am technically still employed, but I just don't go to my job. CG, so you're a convert from the ex-university, be gentle. Alright, man. I've got no worries. You're allowed to play whatever game you like, and that's totally okay. TCB, right. Now, this is on Reddit, so it can be found. Literally, if you search ED mapping Reddit, mining mapped. Mining mapped? Is that what it's called? But there's a post on r/miners, r/elite miners, so that's where that is. That's where you can find it. Unirobit, hello. Has my ship arrived yet? Nope. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Once I've done it, you expect a detailed how-to video. Well, Machine, I am going to look to see whether or not it's profitable or not. If, for example, I do this and I do this run, and then I'm like, oh, what do I do? It has arrived. And it's not the best amount of money, or it's not going to be repeatable. That's the thing. Like, you'll come in, you'll do it, and that's it's like your one run. So if you've got like only a short amount of time to do it, then it might be absolutely fantastic. So we'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's load up on limpets, because we're going to need the limpets. Just think, lads, we think 3 minutes is quick. It's not that quick. I'm not sure what we can complain about. Wink, wink. Lee, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. I am just going to try and do this on my own, I think. And we'll give it a go and see what happens. Thurston 78, doing it open? Nah. Nah, it's alright. I do all of my BGS running in open. That's my, that's what I do. All BGS. That's really it. So Lee says that as you're buying limpets. Yeah. I feel sorry for Lee. He's an old man, isn't he? So obviously needs all the help he can get. Savage.
Uncoupling sequence complete. You may leave when ready.
TCB, I suppose you. I mean, if you wanted to, you could synthesize them. If you only need a few, but I'm gonna need more than a few. Thurston, yeah. I mean, if people are into stream sniping, that'd be the case. Yeah.
Stay alert, Commander. Reports of heavy traffic in this area.
Boriston, hey, how you doing? Map mining. Well, we haven't started it yet, and I'm not convinced by it. That's what I'm going to say at this point. See, Johnny, what I've been doing is I have been flying around in my ASP and I transfer my Type 9 around instead. That's what I'm going to be doing. The reason why I'm using Type 9 rather than the cutter is because I don't really like the cutter, number one. Number two, I have to make too many sacrifices on outfitting. So that's the reason for that. Sacrifice I have to make, just it doesn't fit with my preferred loadout when it comes to collectors and cargo space, plus shield and all that kind of stuff. Like I say, guys, we're about to get into it. We'll see how it goes. I say I'm not. Also, the cutter and its drift. Oh, right. That should be better vortex. It's just once again we're still suffering from the Windows reinstall.
Surface scan complete.
Right. Yeah, the drift, especially for strip mining, you don't really need to worry about it too much.
Surface scan
Okay. We are after Painite hotspot. I say it's not going to be overlapping as far as I know. Referring to my guide, the treasure map, apparently. So, first step, proceed to the Painite 2. Wow. And drop the closest Painite hotspot nav marker to the planet. So we need the one that's closest to the planet. So we'll go up above it. And then we'll have a look. Alright, that one looks close. Ugh. I guess. Yeah, that one definitely is closer to the planet. I mean, you're not going to get much closer, are we? But yeah, this is going to be one of these things where I'm just like, I have no idea if any of this is going to work. I have to be super clear about that. I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping at least I can fill up. And even if I fill up once and that's it, that is enough for me, I think. Plus, what's worth thinking about is if you were to do this as part of a wing, you could have people come in with you and then they could mine the same rocks as you, and you could potentially get loads out of it. So we've got to think about that. There's some potential to it. Wing mining is very profitable. Oh yeah, Claim forgot to say, if you fancy hitting the like button, please do. It would help me out. It's like currency on YouTube. Evening, Nix. How you doing?
Hello there.
Comrade Kimasabi, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, got towards the bright lights. Aztec, yeah, I imagine if you've got people who are stripping rocks for you, then yeah, you could be on for a real winner. But yeah, 200 mil an hour, that. Okay, right. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of orienteering when we get here, when we drop in, because you want to drop directly on top of the Painite hotspot. And I think we'll bung on night vision to make things easier for us as well. Johnny's saying, kids and I went with 2 Type 9s and a Type 10 for sport. Nice. Especially the trade dividends, it makes it really good. Okay. Fatini, you've done better than I have in the low temperature diamond hotspot. I don't find it as reliable So when you select the planet. Right, this becomes north, I think. Taylor Bellini, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, I mean, there is only one in the bubble. Machine, what do I prefer people to watch on YouTube or Twitch? Honestly, I'm happy as long as people are enjoying the show. I don't mind what people watch on. For me, YouTube gives me a little bit more control over what's going on and what's happening, and I get better stats, which I like. I like stats. But Twitch, I'm highly aware that it is a more mature streaming platform. So, onto instructions for the treasure map. Okay, in all cases, the galactic center is down, and HIP 21991, the planet center, is north for the compass. Okay. Proceed to Painite. Proceed to the Painite and drop in right at the closest Painite hotspot nav marker to the planet. Check. Come on, DKY. Thank you very much. A plug for the squad T-Sauce. Yeah, guys, if you are looking for a squadron, we're here. Dean, good evening, welcome. The smaller ship I've gone mining in is an adder, and I do core mining in it. So, right, big glowing thing. Orient its belly down towards the galactic center. So, we need to find the big glowy line, right? Well, if that's Barnard's loop, then it's in the opposite direction. There it is. That's belly down. And are we supposed to be facing towards the planet as well? Belly down, facing towards the planet. Alright. Oh. Towels, Kuro. Towels. Right. In the center of the closest payload hotspot, nav marker, get your ship right on the marker within a few meters and orient its belly down towards the electric center. Check. The big glowing outer space strip, that's what that is. Select the planet as your nav target. Now yaw your ship around until the compass looks like the compass in the screenshot. Yeah, I'm looking for screenshots, which isn't great for you guys. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm looking at. So if you're on Reddit. Now, interestingly enough, this is not what any of this looks like at all. The way he's describing it, pen art spot. So I want off to the side. Nope. There. I'm not exactly convinced, but we can definitely make ourselves something that looks like this, I think. Nix, I haven't done it yet. Like, there's a first time for everything, so we've got to give it a go. Right. So, what we need to do... Is this right? Is this going to be the right way around? Or wait for it to just drop off the edge. Okay. This is cool and all. I'm looking at this and it all looks the same. Where's I have a bad feeling about this. Right, we're literally on top of the marker. No, we've gone too far, I guess. Whose bright idea was this, though?
Hello there.
I don't get it. Matthew Woods, thank you for subscribing. I'm not exactly convinced at this point, but I mean that looks pretty much similar to what I'm dealing with, or what it says that I should be looking for. No, no it doesn't. And also, it doesn't help that they have got like the way they're set up is different. They've got the Painite hotspot directly in front. Okay. Right. Painite hotspot. We get this right. Yeah. Apparently, there's like a set layout. That's the problem. And also, I don't think it's the same. Justin Hill, thank you for subscribing. Nix, no. No, they do not. So what he's using words that don't add up to the situation that we're looking at. So if I'm going to literally try and recreate what we can see. Andrew, no, but Mrs. Plater does not play Elite Dangerous. Now, problem is that they don't... Right, okay. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. I just think that he's not given a great explanation of what happens. So once I'm 10.4 kilometers out, I'm going to bring the screenshot back in, and then we can see that everything is exactly the same. I hope. Oh god, Vortex. It's not worth the motion sickness at all. This place gets really bad motion sickness. So, right. Display capture. So we're here, right? If you see what we've got, I can kind of like, we're almost there. You can see the rocks, right? So this one here is wait, what? Like you can see how they match up, yeah? So that one there, is that one there? No, is that one there? We're at a slightly different angle. That one there, is that one there? That one there, is that one there? That one there, there, and so on, right? We all seeing this? Phoenix Archer mining, literally what we're trying to do now. So if I do this and bring this in, like pretty much the same spot, you can see things kind of match up where we are. It's just a slightly different size. So now if I can, we can get this to just about like the right size to match up with my HUD. That would be great, but it's not going to happen. So we're lined up, right? We've lined up with screenshot 1. Back to the instructions. It says, apparently, we're pointing at pay dirt. Fire prospector and check the painite contents match. So we're literally up to... I mean, I'm not convinced, I guess. And this is where things are potentially going to fall apart when it comes to efficiency. Like, big time fall apart when it comes to efficiency, because if I'm having to look at a map to know which rocks I've got to go for, let's I guess let's pick one. I'm gonna try and change things a little bit so that I can get to the same kind of place as this guy was. Again, this is just so I don't lose track of where I am. This, let's say for example, this one here. Now that should be a high value painite rock. This should be high value painite. Or high content of painite. Problem is that once you're in there, it's going to completely change what everything looks like, and I don't know if it's going to be a really uncanny triangle out around target. Ugh, not my strong point. Doesn't help the limpets are the slowest things on Earth. Well, in space. Machine, I've seen one at like I think 65 point something is the highest I've seen. I mean. Right, it's not. It's not.
Asteroid scan complete.
It's not got any painite in. Is that supposed to be paid at? Or am I supposed to turn around? Ah. No, I've definitely got the right rock. So that's the one that I fired at. That one there. But what I do think I do think what I've not done is I've not changed so I'm at this angle. So what I need to do is now we're like at that rock. We need to select the planet. This is. I'm already not what I would describe as not convinced by it. Right. Okay. I'm now lined up again, I think, with this. Yeah, I'm thinking this could be too much work. Like I'm lined up there. Furry Ice Cubes. I'm trying to follow along, but it's poorly written. It is not very clear. Like looking at everything looks the same, but like not in a good way. I assume I need to drop down further into the ring. Because I'm just trying to make everything look exactly the same. Except now we're here. You could be. I mean, it literally all looks the same to the point where I'm like, this is not a guide. Now, see, machine, right? They did when you turn round. Hashtag. If only I had one, eh? So that's the planet in there. This is hard work. This is way too much hard work. So the other one did, yeah.
Mission objective detected.
I mean, I don't have a mission, so no, I don't have a mission objective detected. And the thing is that I could be slightly in a ever so slightly different place. Nothing should be this exact, I don't think. Right, let's just tag a rock and see what we get. Yeah. Yeah. Machine, it's not far off. Right, that's 21% paint. Yeah, Haztec, I have. Well, I don't have 2 points of reference, should I say. I've got really, really poor points of reference. Now what I'm going to do. Okay. Nah. First, can we say start at the hotspot nav target, then follow from the second? Yeah, I've done that. It's like you say like okay, it just shows the rocks where I was in there, but then it leaves you with something that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like I've literally just done that. So I am sorry, I'm getting frustrated. See, it shows the rocks so you'll know in the right place. So you know you're in the right place? Is that the point of them? Like, let's start with actual proper instructions, okay? So I'm pretty much bang on it. We will come back because we've just gone inertia. Right, I need to keep cool. I need to keep calm. I find this type of stuff frustrating when people use terminology that does my nut. Now, the instructions say we're all here, right? We're right on top of the hotspot, right? Get your ship on the marker within a few meters. Orient its belly down, i.e. towards the galactic center. Which we have a check. Yaw your ship around to the compass. Looks like the compass in the screenshot. Which is this. Which is what this will look like. So the planet is not in there. And I'm assuming we've selected the planet at this point. Although it doesn't say that's what you've done. Right. So, we're here, apparently. Maybe Haztech, maybe. Right, we're a little bit far away, apparently, from the Painite hotspot marker. Oh, don't do that. Right. Now, we're right on top of it, pretty much, well as good as. Now we're going to select the planet. Then we change our alignment. If only he hadn't. It's interesting he's doing it in separate ships, different ships each time. We're at this point now. Evening, Crazy. How you doing? I don't know if I need to be lower down because I'm not seeing the same rocks. Or am I seeing the same? Oh God, I am. I bloody well am. Right. Okay. I've just had my epiphany moment. So in the screenshot, what we see, if I can get lined up, is this rock here should be 53%. Okay. Right. Because you've got to take the rotation of the rocks into consideration. So, right, this one here is that one there. That one there is this one over here. Ish. Right. Prospector launched. Let's see what we get. Do you think? Do you think? You got this, bro. You got this.
Prospect
53.55. Okay.
complete. Cargo scope deployed.
Okay. So yeah, right. But I mean, this is only one rock we've found so far, so we have to see how we do. Pro rock. I think it's saying it takes so much time. This is the first time I've done it. So I'm gonna refer to fairy ice cubes on this one.
Programming liquid drone. Programming liquid drone. Programming liquid drone.
Pro rock material content low doesn't matter. That only applies to your engineering materials you get off of it. Not an issue. I mean, core mining is more entertaining, but I don't think it's better money wise. You know, that's the problem.
Asteroid depleted.
So right, we've depleted that rock. I'm going to collect all the stuff first before we move, just for ease's sake. The big question is, like, I've got to. I'm tempted to like make something first of all. Worston, dude. Thank you so much. Well, that's creep, isn't it? Thank you so much. Super generous. Thank you. It's saying that's I'm doing the research you didn't have to. Well, honestly, if it wasn't for fairy ice cubes, I wouldn't be where I am now. So, there's that. Okay, I think we've almost got everything. Yeah. Okay, so next up, we move on top of the rock and then position for the next one. So we move on top. We still got the planet selected. Then we spin. I think I probably have to be a little bit further over. This is going to be up. Okay. Although the planet is bloody difficult to see because of the time of day. I think it means it should be this one. This one's already ahead of us. Hopefully.
Prospector liquid failed.
Captain Kraken, also Snappo. Dude, how many do you have? But hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm 48.81.
Asteroid scan.
Okay, fairy ice cubes. Here's the big question for you though, is when it comes to doing this, how how do you This is not the best place to be. I'm literally, this is proof of concept today. All proof of concept. I'm not trying to be fancy with the mining. I'm not lining up for the correct spots. I know that. Phoenix Archer, any guess? I don't have a clue. Boris, hey, how you doing? Johnny GTO's right. If you do fancy hitting the like button, it'd be much appreciated.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Okay, so here's a problem. Oh no, no, it's not. So I'm already kind of preparing to look for the next one. It's just more of like a how many tons can I get? Obviously, once you've done it, you have to wait 2 hours, don't you, for it to respawn, which is a bit of a. Right, if we stop here, I hope we shouldn't lose any limpets. Right, next up we have to rotate round. Like right to the edge. Okay. Now I'm in that situation again where I'm like things. There we go. This one here.
Programming limpet drone.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Prospect to limpet failed.
Very nice cubes. I'm gonna have to see that, aren't I? I think fleet carriers are going to probably be about 5 billion. And that is honestly my guess, 5 bill. If I were to pick a number out of the air, which I kind of am with that. Pay note, 51.57.
Asteroid scan.
Yeah, Nathan, it was a screen. The problem is that it was a screenshot from a supposed support ticket. 30 ice cubes. Oh, I don't think you'll be able to. You might get told off. I think only mods can post links. I might have that set up. Question is how many rocks is this going to be? I'm wondering how this is going to work. 30 ice cubes, yeah, definitely best thing to debunk at the elite channel. But yeah, the whole that Reddit post saying less than 20 bill. I mean, it could be 19, couldn't it? Could be 19 and a half. You never know.
Asteroid depleted.
It's a fair point, Vortex. It really could be. Where are we at with my tonnage? I'm up to 28 tons of painite. Okay. 28 tons. 29. Yeah, I mean, the full map is 42 rocks. Gotcha. I don't think I've got 42 screenshots there, have I? Right, so this time we're going to turn all the way around because we're pretty much on top of the rock. There we go. And turn all the way around. And it's this one here. Or it looks like it should be this one here.
Programming limpet drone.
So just so you know, the screenshot they're up to is
Prospect to limpet failed.
here. Like, you can barely... You can barely tell. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Okay, right. So, that's the same. How I select the prospector that's still going off. Pretty sure.
Prospector limpet engaged.
There we go. Ah, Philip, lad, thank you very much.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh my goodness! This is incredible! We'll probably give this a go. Obviously, my rates will not be very good. Let's be honest about that. Let's remember. Hashtag, oh dude, thank you so much. Have a few Cornish cream teas. I will. Obviously, without the tea, I might have it with. I'm quite looking forward to having a white mocha. Actually, there's a place where we go that has fantastic breakfast baguettes, and we're talking bacon, sausages, eggs, and then have it with a white mocha. Oh, excuse me. Bubo, that's a good idea. Not open for everybody, I don't think. Not as far as ideas go. But what you could potentially do is you could use a ship launch fighter and leave it there. Like, unmanned. As long as you don't get too far away. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to lose collectors here, I think. I'm on the 4th screenshot. Got it. Oh, mate, this is exciting. This is... like, this is cool. But yeah, the place we're going to, we've been there so many times. I was there at Christmas, and obviously that's when I was going through chemo as well. And oh god, it was rough. I felt really, really rough, but it was just so great to be there. Literally, being in this town feels like being alive. So, if I were to describe it in any way. Oh, okay. I am going to download and save the image, I think, because that's going to work better looking at that. Nuke, no, I'm not. I'm away from a Thursday, I think. Avatuan? Yeah, Thursday evening I'm away from. Or tomorrow evening. Ooh, it's almost time for a holiday. So what it does mean is that I am not going to get to... Oh, here we go. This is the full map, apparently. So we're currently here. Oh, Nuke, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Right, and we're going to work from this now, I think. Alright, Hashtag, take care, bud. I think honestly, what would happen is once you start kind of like going, then you can kind of carry on. This is a big screenshot. Prorock, you're gonna bring pirates with you. Like, there's the reason why I'm doing it on my own. So unless you're taking out your own bleeding pirates, right? I need to move on top of the rock. I need to remember to do that. Can't believe you can have your first 3v3 game in Pavlov without me. That's bloody ridiculous. So, right, we're on top of the rock.
Scan detected.
Yeah, there it is. That better be you, Pro Rock. Nope. Oh, it's security services. Oh, yeah. That's right. Um, Phoenix, yeah. I think what I might do, I don't have the time for it now, to be honest, for today, is that I will put a guide together for everybody. I think that'll be the plan. Oh, that's not selected the plan, is it? There we go. So to me, I'm a bit like, oh, hang on, wait.
Asteroid depleted.
Is it that one? The one that I'm on? Oh, no. No, I've gone too far. I think. Things do not look the same. Yeah, things do not look the same.
Programming limpet drone.
I think it's this one.
Prospector limpet.
Like, as a guess. I'm off to I'm stealing Prorock's mining stuff now. This one looks... Right. It's difficult because of the rotation. They don't quite look the same. Yeah, it is. There we go. Off we go.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh my god, I'm stealing all of Prorock's stuff. I don't feel bad, really.
Collector limpet expired.
But yeah, like I say, I'm not.
Programming limpet drone.
I just kind of want to see what we get.
Programming limpet drone.
Perhaps say we can share.
Programming limpet drone.
I don't share. Oh, hang on. I need to put this. Screenshot somewhere, or I can keep an eye on it. Right. You noticed the last couple of times out money, got more security systems, trying to get security costs. Yeah, they probably did. I mean, isn't everything mine as part of being a dictator? Part of being a dictator is everything is yours, right? Gypsy, dude, you don't need the money. Save the pay note for everyone else. Right, we need to move above the rock. We're maintaining the galactic plane as reference. Ugh, come on. Right. Phoenix, yeah, I do. It's so much easier. Right, so back to the map. So we're onto this one now. I think. Are we onto this? Oh, wait. Or is that the one I was just looking... Oh!
Collector limpet expired.
Don't do that, collector limpets. Thank you very much. In that case, it's the one just in front of us, I think.
Asteroid
Yeah.
depleted.
It snakes its way around. Yeah, it should be that one, pretty much. It should be this one.
Programming limpet drone.
My collectors are off. My collectors are off doing daft stuff. Come on now. Yep. Rob, what fit am I using? I'm using. I've got two medium mine lasers, two small. The best thing to look is I have a guide on the channel, on the YouTubes, and it will tell you what build I'm using. Come on. Yeah, Andy, it does look a little bit like that. I think once you kind of get the hang of what everything looks like, I think you're pretty much you're good. But yeah, because some of them, like this one here that we're about to move on to, doesn't have any of that. What we do need to do is just look at this down here. Like this one should... Oh yeah, it's going to be as simple as just looking straight up, isn't it? Or down. Back to the screenshot. No, yeah, it is that way. Yeah, how many bots have we got? Actually, it's wait a minute. It looks like this one. Alright, Banali, take care, man. Thanks for dropping in. Robot, really there is just Nightbot. The only real bot is Nightbot.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Machine. It's legit. Like, it's genuine. It's real. Once I've kind of dropped into it and kind of got the hang of it, then it's all good. No, Nightbot. What happens is that with because it was a super chat through YouTube, it doesn't get added onto because Streamlabs doesn't recognise it for some reason.
Asteroid depleted.
Ah, right. So, Daniel, what happens is that what you're hearing one from two asteroids ago fail. Now, what I have to do is I have to go above this rock, because that's what we do. To look for the next one. Which should be as simple as just pointing down, I think. And we'll see two. There you go, that's the two small ones. That's that one. Picard, hey, how you doing? Misfit, does this work with opals? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if anyone's mapped it at this point. But we're up to 110 tons already, and that's in an hour. And that's not even an hour. That's like with 15 minutes of farting around at the start of the stream, waiting for the ship to be delivered, plus me getting the hang of where we are. Right, let's move on.
Asteroid scan complete.
Picard, I've got 9.3 billion at the moment. I am what is referred to as a rich man. In Elite Dangerous, anyway. Rob, will I try the Beluga? Well, for mining, no. Because I dislike the Beluga intensely. It could do it. It could be outfit for strip mining, totally fine. Yeah, and now hopefully the rate I'm collecting should go up. Now I've got the hang of what we're doing. We'll have to see, won't we? Robot, oh, don't start me with that. I'm having a little bit of a break from flight assist off at the moment.
Hello there.
Misfit, thank you very much for the follow. At least for this. Unknown, greetings. It's taken a while to get through this one, actually. I find that interesting.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Right, finish it off. There we go. Machine, it really is. Phoenix, is it possible to use a script to this mining run? If you do it, I'll ban you. I'll ban you from my channel. I'll report you to Frontier because it's against all the T's and C's. And play your own bleeding game. But yeah, I imagine I don't know if people could. I don't know if it's that. I mean, maybe if you do that kind of thing, if you're capable, I guess you might be able to. Oh, that was almost a... I almost made a mistake. Oh, I might have done. Prorock, I have many limpets. Oh. All the frames you're testing on... Ooh, interesting shiv. I mean... I'm not going to have any time to do any raiding. That's the problem. I think I might have made a mistake here. I'm not going to be able to because I've made a mistake. I think we're about to find out if I can get back on track. Because to me, I'm like pretty much in the right spot. Unless I go like this. I mean, it should be easy to correct, I think. He says, yeah, look, I've corrected. Bosh, we're off. We're back on. Yeah, Prorock, I've got 11 collector limpets out at a time. So actually, to be honest, we could get straight on it. Because I'm leaving my house at about 6:30. 6:30 tomorrow.
Asteroid scan complete.
So we do have time just go in and completely clear them out because it's a worry for the next week or so. Bearing in mind, I have actually kind of attacked these people in Conan already. $126 tons.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Doing alright. So more controls beat out high grade controls. Well, right. So Phoenix, what you can do is you can have lots of high grade ones. Misfit, yeah, I play Conan Exiles as well. It's one of the other games I spend a lot of time playing. Not so much on stream because of stream sniping is a thing that happens. But yeah, I've done a few videos on it. Actually, my most viewed video on my channel is a Conan Exiles one. It's also my most unpopular one with the highest number of dislikes. So there's that. Okay, so we've moved above the rock. Oh. To the screenshots. Yeah, Nuke, there is a bit of that. Okay, this one done. Right, so we're back onto a... I feel like we're going back on ourselves here, actually. Like, genuinely feel like we're going back on ourselves. Like, feels like we are big time. Yeah. Did they just... Wait. This is another one of these. You've got to reverse it round instead, I think. Because it seems to me... Yeah, see, it seems like... Because looking down at it, it's not... That's belly down. Yeah, Robot, unfortunately you haven't discovered it. It's been around for a while. Although, if you did find it on your own, well done. I'm having issues with this one. Actually. So I've done that one. We've moved on top of the rock, which we're meant to do. And then it's supposed to be... I mean, to me it would be... like... here. I think. Not quite that far.
Asteroid depleted.
No. We haven't lost ourselves.
Asteroid
Yet. No. The delay. What are you saying? It's that one. Well, it can't be that, can it? Because that's one I've already been to. But I've already been... That's not the same. And there's not another asteroid in view. There isn't. Oh, Rawbot. So don't respond to Restreambot. It's a funny one.
programming limpet drone.
We'll fire one at it anyway. Although I don't think that's the right rock.
Limpet failed.
I don't... Like, it looks right, but it doesn't feel right, you know?
Prospector limpet
Nope,
engaged.
it's the wrong one. Now,
Asteroid scan complete.
No. No, I'm not. Or am I? Or am I? Yeah. Oh, no. Have I gone too far ahead? Because this one is the one that we've just done. Like, I'm pretty sure. Crap. Right. Yeah, because we just chewed through this one. I think we've found where it slows down. Or hang on. It was that one there. Oh no. Yeah, because that's not. I'm reasonably sure that I'm onto this one, and for me that says that we'd have to be targeting down again. But we've already done that. I doggone messed up, guys. So let's have a look at this one again. Because that one was this one here. I'm pretty sure it was. Because it wasn't that one. Definitely done that one. And then we move on to here. But yeah, to me it seems like yeah, I get that, but what we're on, it needs to be. If I keep going left, then it changes hollow on that side, or do I keep going left? But then that puts me. Oh, hang on. No, stop. What are you doing? Okay, are we heading straight up? No, too far. Problem is that I'm not seeing. I'm going too far. There, right. Except there's nothing there. Is there? This. Right. So I switched from belly to the galactic plane. Galactic plane. Belly, check. Nope, got it all right now. And pitch down. Or twist. Nope. Pitch down. Nope, pitch up. I think. Here you go. There we go. Right. Got it. That was hard work. Hey DP, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. I don't know why that one was so hard to find. Actually, I don't think I was having a complete mental block on it.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
Let's get my collectors out nice and early.
Programming limpet drone.
There we go. Falco, yeah, they do. But when you have a map, X marks the spot. DP, I think they're pretty hard to come by at the moment. Who just mowed their way through all of their own limpets? This guy. Yeah, I mean there should be a lot of food out there, really, shouldn't there? When you think about it. So next up we go down. yeah, Ferriosky was right. You got to murder some limpets to get them to stay in line. Yeah, much to my surprise, this is accurate. It's working because you don't have to worry about the only finding like crap rocks, which does happen to all of us. So, the next one up is this one directly in front of us. So we'll send that one in. But right, okay, we're an hour and 20 minutes into the stream. Just to give you an idea of what we're doing. Mapped mining is working from a map that tells you which asteroids to go and mine. And so far, so good. It takes a little bit of getting the hang of. And then once you're on the money, you're on the money. And so far, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. 159 tons. There was an awful lot of messing around before we got on the pay night. But yeah, it's from the Elite Miners subreddit, and they've basically got a guide on how to make your money whilst doing mining. Someone has gone through the effort to map 576 tons worth of pay night spot. Right, we're actually gonna, this one, it's spinning a little bit wildly. That'll do. He's slightly terrified that the list is not a good thing to be on. Yeah, probably not. If it's Nightbot's list, you don't want to be on that. He's not a genocidal robot at all. The only thing he's missing is an evil robot body to work with. Okay, just checking where we are. Galactic plane to the belly. That way's up. Yeah, as long as he doesn't have all your details, which he shouldn't do. He's not programmed for that. He's not programmed to be that mean. So, next up. Oh. Right, alright, Pro Rock. It'd be embarrassing if you need the fuel rats to get you. Oh, hang on, wait. Here's listen to that one. Crow. Thanks, I guess. Thanks. Under the being feeling aware that's a little robotic. Coding, yeah. It does. So this is very much more of a, I guess, like I say, a proof of concept type thing. Whether or not I want to do this again, I don't know. But I feel like if you were to, once you get the hang of it, then it would likely be quicker, I would say. I guess. But I don't know. I don't know if this is something that I would want to do. But it's nice to know we have more options. So, say for example, if you had maybe an hour, just an hour to do some mining, and you want to make the most of your time, then this might be the thing to do. Because that way, you know, you're going to get some guaranteed results, I guess. Considering this isn't a double hotspot, it's still pretty good. Ooh. Oh. Oh, finally it's happened. Right, Limpets, time to behave yourselves. Options. That's what I like to have. Options. I think we're full. Is paint at best than low temperature diamond? Right, space dabs is pretty much the same. Like when it comes to money wise, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Both will do you okay. Both will make you a decent amount of money. For me, I like being able to go back and forth between painite and low temperature diamonds, so that way you could like you get a varied bit of scenery, which I vastly prefer. Now, if we're looking for the right rock here, I look to be lined up, but there's no... Yeah, let me actually move over. Oh no, now we know we're now we know we're directly above there. Jab, yeah, map mining. Someone has gone through the effort of basically mapping out the mapping out a hotspot essentially. AI, thank you very much appreciated. You were lost after I exited the station. That's fair. Me too. Right. I think we know where we are. That's the big spinny rock. Maybe we don't. I need to roll 180. Oh, yeah. Here you go. So, I'm looking at it. Is that 1, 2, 3 there? Space Dabs, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's all guesswork from me. If I were to tell you, I think it's that one. Actually, Falco, we know it's gonna be less than 20 billion. That's what we know. Less than 20 billion. That doesn't. None of this. This doesn't look right. Oh, what was that? Yeah, this doesn't look right, does it? Yeah, that's not right. Okay, we're on top of it. Let's go again. Because I feel like I should just look down. And it would be there. Yeah, Falco, that is right. But we can narrow it down even more, can't we? Oh no, we're losing limpets now. I'm looking at this and it's all looking the same to me now. All of it's looking the same. Sigh. Right. So Space Labs, I have got 9.7 mil. Fairy Ice Cubes, I'm on this one. This one. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that's the big rock. Maybe I'm not quite in the right spot. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? I think. It looks like that one. I think it's that one. Right, I'm just going to sit here and wait a moment until I definitely know it's that one. Yep, we're off. Chadbourne, you're saying that as a fuel rat, you once rescued a condor loaded with opals. You repaired him and gave him the best market data. No embarrassment at all, just a new friend. Awesome. I think that's exactly the way it should be. Like, the fuel rats do a fantastic job. And also the hull seals as well, again, a fantastic job. It's not something that I'd want to do. But I can see the appeal of it helping other people. Not because I'm mean or selfish, just not my thing. But it is cool to hear about the repair stories. A community like that in Elite Dangerous is absolutely fantastic. Speaking of which, Small reminder, I'm doing my 24-hour charity stream. I haven't spoken about that at all in an hour and a half. What an idiot. I'm doing my 24-hour charity stream on the 28th of September, starting at midday BST. And that's going to be ready for 24 hours into the Sunday, so it's Saturday to Sunday. I'm going to be joined by a host of different guests, ranging from, and this is in no particular order, Taylor Chip Spatula, Yamix, Down to Earth Astronomy, Scorbius, Greatest Turgeon, the guys from Frontier, Exigeous, Mini, possibly Lave Radio, or Hutton Truckers, Hutton Orbital. Not sure which one on that one yet either, and Machine's going to be joining me as well at some point. Philip, I shouldn't need it really, because what I'm doing this year is I'm doing a unique series of challenges set by my guests. The idea being is that I will go forth, complete these challenges, and well, hopefully anyway, over the course of the 24 hours, and each set of challenges are going to be unique, set by the content creator, or Frontier. As I'm being joined by Frontier at the 6 PM slot, prime time, and they've got a very interesting set. William, no, Anne isn't. He's actually going to be on a holiday, so he's going to be out of the country for that. Unfortunately for him, yeah, he's going to be out of the country. How dare he have a life? That's outrageous behaviour. DP, it depends. It really does depend on what the challenges are going to be. I'm hoping that they should be fun. One's very interesting. At least that's the idea. Okay. Yeah, William, I did speak to him. He was more than up for it, but he's going to be helping promote it and stuff for me as well, which is brilliant. Oh, also, Commander Burr from the Burr Pit as well. He's going to be joining. Commander Burr and Commander Rini will be joining. I knew I forgot someone. I almost got everyone's names off. But yeah, I'm trying to match up all the numbers. I've probably missed someone, and I'm really sorry if you're watching and I've missed you. It is not intentional. I just have a really bad memory.
Asteroid scan complete.
Ghost Giraffe as well. Ah. Nuke, that wouldn't be very efficient, would it? Way. Super excited for it, but yeah, date for the diary. Very, very important. Yeah, Nuke, I know he does it for fun, but like you say, he's the least efficient German we know, right? Steve, hey, how's it going? Going well, I guess. We're up to, well, 200 tons of painite in an hour 37, which isn't super great rates. Depends where we go and sell it. Folko, from Hutton, I've spoken to you. I honestly don't even know how to say the name. Vington. Them. So I have spoken to someone in particular. But if they can't make it, I do have someone else who is waiting in the wings. So it's all kind of like a. There is no pressure. I've got like I say, creators who are there. Okay, right. Next one.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh. Cool, Foco. I have messaged him and said stuff about things. Space tabs. No. No. They've said nothing. Wait, are we collecting limpets back up? We shouldn't be. No, no, we're not. Good. I just want to make sure, because I'm pretty sure we stopped that from happening. I assume that's going to be in the 2020 update, to be honest, at this point.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
You know, we collected limpets back up. Yeah, we did. When did I have... Only I would collect my Olympus back up. No, they're on the ignore list. Okay. You say, may I ask what Thrustmaster can I recommend with or without pedal? Dionysus, I don't use a Thrustmaster. I use an X52 Pro, so I can't really... I'm not in a position to comment on it. The only Thrustmaster that I've used is I've used the T-Flight and the 16000M. Not a fan of the 16000, the T60000M. I just had real problems using it. Like it ruined a stream for me. So and that's what was at the Frontier Expo in 2017. So not a fan. Yeah, so X52 Pro for me. Clive says it's dinner time. Well, I say to him, he's got 20 minutes. Get a verbal set up. Ugh. I'm fine with what I have. I think. I don't need anything to apart from that. If you saw that little wobble, that's developed. Yeah, we've developed a little wobble, which is a bit of a worry. But yeah, this is my second X52 Pro that I'm on. I will say that, which is a bit of a shame. Right, I feel like rolling doesn't help. I feel like rolling seems to be a mistake, in fact. But it might be the thing that needs to be done. Yeah. Is it a Logitech system? Not sure. I've got the Cytec one. But yeah. Yeah, I did have to do a bit of a roll there, because if not, if I had stayed like level with the ring, it would have put me in a slightly different place. Yeah, ASUS Pro it's 100% like it's my favourite stick that I've used, and I have used I've tried out a couple of different ones. Like the build quality of a Warthog is absolutely fantastic, but the lack of twist doesn't really work for me as a setup, because I don't really. Because then it's like you have to get pedals on top of it, and I don't want pedals. It's something else for me to struggle having room for, you know. It's but I've got all the controls that I possibly need. Yeah, I think my X52 Pro is going to be out of warranty soon. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, see, pedals as well. Ugh. Oh no, Nightbot, no! No! Oh no, sorry, Nuke. No, don't do that. Why would you say that? Why would you add that? Why you do this to me? Why would I say that? Because we're talking about flight sticks, obviously. I... Oh, Vortex, no! Why? All these things that I say on stream that I really shouldn't. Like, the yeet comment. Greatest. No, you're not. Next. Mapped mining. Call me a muppet. How very dare you, sir?
Collector limpet expired.
Yeah, the comments, yeah, the quotes always are, aren't they? Wait, am I above the rock? I am above the rock. Okay. Oh, and now all the quotes have to start, don't they? You can hear me going back and forth between the map.
Programming limpet drone.
360 controller. I, you know what? Not enough buttons for me. Not enough buttons. Now, what I need to do is I need to set up some dead zones. Like that weird little vibration-y thing that it seems to do, where it's like, oh, and I don't know what it is. It doesn't. I can never choose to make it happen. Very, very strange thing when I'm using the flight stick. Othello, don't encourage him. Balthazar. Oh, well done. Well done. Dual sticks learner curve, but some people's favourites. I think that'd be interesting.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Pay night, how much do I have now? 244 tons. Probably more now. I like to think I'm becoming more efficient. I don't know if I am. Kind of feel like I might be.
Programming limpet drone.
But it seems to be, I mean, it's working.
Prospector limpet failed.
251 tons. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it, so it's good. Is this way better than coal mining? It's more reliable. What I'm doing right now is like 100% success rate. So you can obviously be quicker at this, and so therefore a bit more efficient. But what you're hitting is constantly good rocks. So I don't know if this is something that people would want to do, because it's not very interesting, and you don't win. You don't like go, yes, I've done it. You know, that kind of, it doesn't have that. Yeah, I found one, and you go in and you pop a rock. But yeah, the wiggle as well. It doesn't help. Like, I'm quite heavy-handed, where I lean quite heavily on the hostess and the stick. So, hey Rusty, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Doing right, I guess. So, all things considered, I'm doing very well. Doing a spot of the mapped mining. I don't know if you've seen it on Elite Miners on the Reddit. Seems to be working very well. Alright, Nightbot, take care. I'll up the limpet murdering. But yeah, I'm off on holiday on Friday morning. I'm heading down to beautiful sunny Cornwall in the UK. Do a spot of bodyboarding. Hopefully, I've dug my wetsuit out, which is exciting. Hey Marcus, how you doing? I'm interested to know how far I've moved. Facepalm Therapy, thank you very much for the follow. That is an interesting name. Wait, that's... Oh, I don't think that's the right rock. I think I need to be aiming for the one that's hiding in there. Giz, you are forgiven because Archer is great. I'm a huge fan of Archer. Yeah, Machine. I mean, what you could do is you could have someone in something like a courier, and they can be following the map with a wing, or the rest of the wing following them. And then when they get to all of the rocks, they start chipping away at them. I mean, oh. Like that. Johnny, possibly. The only thing is that we're all. I mean, the round table is a great idea. Problem is, we're all very big personalities. Like we just all are. Some of the things that we talk about is absolutely fantastic. If you're talking about the one with the hacking and stuff, then yeah, definitely. That was a really good one to do. It was great to talk to people from different areas of the communities, different areas of the community. Fully dangerous, especially the PvPers, because I don't really talk to them. But at the same time, it's very, very interesting to hear their side of things, like, you know, how it affects them. And what a lot of people don't realise is that PvPers, yeah, some of them do come and gank people, but that's out of boredom. But then you have some who are purely into the actual having a decent fight, proper PvP, and for them, hacks and stuff like that are totally game breaking. So there's that. We were very well refrained. We behaved ourselves. Yeah, Archer in space, and apparently there is going to be a season 11. I do my damnedest best not to drop any spoilers. It's been out for a while though. Massive Archer fan. Contrary to popular belief, Archer is not a very good example of how you should manage any team members that you happen to have in your employment. Well, Tan, you should watch it, and then you won't be sad anymore. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, the map I feel like is definitely working. 273. Yeah, already I feel like if I were to come and do this again, then I'd be quicker. I'd have better results because I wouldn't spend as much time having to line myself up. Things would look a little bit more familiar, and then each time you do it, eventually you get to the point where you'll be able to do it without even thinking about it, which is insane. Now, I say, just under 2 hours. A lot messing around at the start. 273, not bad. HQ map mining is essentially someone who's gone through the effort of mapping out basically 572 tons worth of painite asteroids, which is absolutely mad. And it works. It's literally high value rock after high value rock. Yeah, the asteroids are basically permanent, so they respawn every 2 hours. That's apparently how that works. But basically what I'm doing is, I will show my display. I am working my way through this comic book of asteroids. It's telling me where to go, what to do, and it's based all around my little radar down here. So I just need to make sure that it matches up. Othello, yeah, it's like that. That's a really good way of looking at it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I think I've been pushed around by... Yeah, I'm being pushed around by a rock. Oh, that's too far. Then we're lined up, and I think it's that one there. Clive, do you agree? Or is it not? Looks like it should be. I think I'm slightly lower down. Is Vocal Mining dead? No, it's not. Facepalm therapy, it should work for everyone. Gears, I'm still on the 9.3 bill, unfortunately, because I haven't sold yet. But yeah, as far as I know, the asteroid field maps are the same for everybody. If this isn't the right one, I've moved, and that's bad. But it looks like it's the right one. I just need to hurry up and hit that rock. Oh. HQ, no. Oh no, it's the wrong bloody rock. I was worried that might be. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, you see... Because we made a mistake. Although, I don't know how big a mistake we've made. We should be able to get back on track, actually. I think... Right. Because what we do is we can go back... HQ, actually, what I do is I use my ASUS Explorer to jump around instead, and then I transport my Type 9 instead. because all the mining spots are maybe like 30 minutes away. So you kind of know what you're doing. You can get set up. Need to get a little bit further. Take ourselves back to make sure everything looks right. Okay. I mean, looking at it, no, Clive, I don't think it is. Yeah, most rocks do look the same, and that's one of the problems. I'm not seeing. Ah, right. Right. There we go. Sorted. It's there. Yeah, having the screenshots to work on make things a lot easier. Don't mind me. Just busting through, ramming into stuff. Yeah, basically, things click. So when you're playing, you see something, and it's like, there we go. That makes sense now. Now I know what I'm doing.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Got a worthless gold on this one.
Asteroid scan complete.
Because at the end of the day, it's the only thing that makes gold worth anything, is that it's hard to come by on our planet.
Programming limpet drone.
That, and I will say that one of my favourite types of TV shows is gold prospecting TV shows. I find them, I don't know, totally enthralling.
Warning. Temperature critical.
You like the Deadliest Catch? Same kind of thing, isn't it?
Asteroid depleted.
That whole kind of like big risk, big payoff type thing. Yeah, shit, GPL. How many strips? How many bars? HQ, it all depends on where you sell. Oh, it's too far. Yeah, how many bricks? good shout.
Collector limpet expired.
Clive Budd, I don't think you're helping, if I'm honest. Now what I keep doing is I keep not getting in quite the right spot. So HQ, I say it depends on where you sell them. But typically you're talking about 770,000 thereabouts. There are some places you can get a better price for. Baby. Hit you one more time? No? Okay. Thank you for subscribing. See, that to me
Collector limpet expired.
right, that's about the same now. Except there is no round rock that we're looking at. Or is there? I might not be. You know, I'm not even over the. I'm not over the prospector, which changes everything. I think
Programming limpet
it
drone.
looks like it could be that one.
Prospector limpet failed.
Yeah, Fairy Ice Cubes. What happens is if you have a essentially what's called a pirate invasion, I think it is, then you get a really, really good price. But it's all BGS dependent. No, this isn't the right rock.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Thought so.
Asteroid scan.
I mean, honestly, it looks like it should be this one over here.
Programming limpet.
Yeah, we'll fire one off. Yeah, it is.
Prospector
Yeah.
limpet failed.
Yeah, it's very, very different. I think that there's a trade-off because I think void open mining is, from a gaming point of view, quite psychologically rewarding because there's an element of chance to it. So you don't necessarily know what you're going to find, and then you find it, and you're like, yes, come on, and then you get the joy of blowing them open. Great Talon, yeah, you're right. And then somewhere in between, you have low temperature diamonds.
Asteroid scan complete.
I think that's probably the way of putting it. Investment Civil Liberty Pirate Attack. There you go. Vortex. My BGS boy, man, knows exactly what he's talking about. Yeah, everyone does like the earth shattering kaboom. It's satisfying, although it is a bit of a pain when it doesn't go quite right. Barris, alright, take care. Thanks for dropping in.
Programming limpet drone.
Quick reminder if you haven't as well, actually, guys, if you do fancy following on Twitch and also subscribing on the YouTubes, please do. Be much appreciated. Also, if you haven't liked on YouTube, please hit the like button as well. Be much appreciated.
Warning. Temperature critical.
It's free. Yeah, it's this wobble. I don't know. It's my hostess on the way out, I think. Oh yeah, Neek's right. Also join the Discord.
Asteroid.
If you like talking about games, it's somewhere to hang out. If you like playing Elite Dangerous, it's also a very good place to hang out. Same time, if you're looking for a squadron, then please do consider joining the Seekers of Zen. We do a lot of BGS running, so that's background simulation. We have a faction who we support in game called Ployd, and that is named the present leader of the independent dictatorship, which is me. So if you want to find a home, please do come join us. At the same time, we do have a station as well that is officially our home, which is called Plater's Tyranny, which has got some really cool voice acting to it. Whoever did that guy must have had problems with his voice for a while, but he came straight back into it and he was doing alright. It was me. I did it. It was me. But yeah, if you fancy it.
Hello there.
HQ, thank you for the follow. You've been hanging around, makes sense. It should mean it's that one. No, it's not that one. Is it that one? I've got to remember that I'm supposed to elevate myself and move over the rock that I have just mined in order to get the correct location. Commander coming at you. How you doing? Is it faster? Efficient, I guess. And Giz is right when he says we're not a cult, but when we do cult, which does happen sometimes, it is mostly at night, so do not worry too much. Efficient, but not actually faster, so I guess it's... which are different things. Efficiency is different. So what you're never wasting time, I guess.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, that's a weird quote to come up for that. So you were frustrating and difficult. Accurate. Do we not have that on there? Do we not have...
Asteroid depleted.
Do we not have them? We mostly cult at night, mostly. Because that is what we do. Which is mostly cult at night, mostly.
Maximum capacity.
Apparently we don't have it. That is weird, isn't it? That seems very out of character for us. Vortex, thank you for fixing that. Seems like the right thing to do. Normally have this, I have this insistence that we only add quotes that are natural, but that one has been used so often, it belongs there.
Vector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah, Vortex was on it.
Asteroid scan complete.
Hello there.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well we do if we speed run this one. Russell Lyons, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream in the channel. Hope you're doing alright. No blame. No, I don't have that on here, even though I have used it. I'm the one that invented it. Because we always blame Commander Ascorbius for everything. Also, quick reminder as well, anyone who's watching and you're based in the UK and you fancy it, we're having what is being called as PloydCon, which is essentially just a meeting up of my gaming community from YouTube and Twitch and all that kind of stuff, Discord. So if you're interested in coming along and you fancy it, then join the Discord. We have a little spot called IRL stuff, and the London meetup. If you fancy it, you're welcome to come along. If you do decide to take out a hit on me with an assassin, they're in for a big surprise because I actually am pretty deadly. So there is that. Don't imagine people would. Coming at you, I'm just not bothered by it. Which I imagine some people are. Which, apologies if you're one of those people. Squeakenheimer, are you coming along then? Because if you haven't, join the Discord, mate. Get involved. There's going to be quite a few people there. Names you all know and love, I guess. Oh yeah, Gypsy, I don't oversell myself. We've got to be careful with stuff like that. Names you might not love. Oh, we have a slight rotation needed here. So it looks like it's this one. Oh great. Don't you just love it when a prospect goes straight through? Like, it... There is no excuse for that. That's what caused me to use the term yeet before. Tayday, so how much? Yeah, Gears, it might be a little bit strong. But there might be at least one person there, especially if you bring someone that you know and you like. And there definitely will be someone that you know, and you like. 334 tons of painite. Not great, but it works. I think short bursts is possibly more efficient than the longer ones. And again, by the time you get good at it. Yeah, Chanta, it does feel like that. It definitely does. I agree with you. It was one of the things that made mining initially a real pain. The AI of limpets just... It's that... No limpet, no, what are you doing? Yeah, it's on the map. It's on the all the screenshots. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this to be remotely useful or successful. Shout out to Fairy Ice Cubes for helping me out and making it a little bit clearer on what we need to do. Othello, how long does it take to run that? 2 to 3 hours? I think 2. I think it should really be 2 once you're decent. And I've got 512 tons. The full map is 576. But like I say, I think there is some potential to make some serious cash with this as a wing. Like, serious money. But yeah, the route is definitely learnable. I think people who are a little bit more experienced with this one, you're all on that. And I would possibly consider bringing a different ship. I have been considering using a Corvette for mining. From a handling point of view, it would be brilliant, especially on the speed front. I think it'd be really useful.
Warning. Temperature critical. Programming limpet drone.
I think it's definitely got some potential behind it.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone.
Oh, right. Moving on. Should hopefully see the planet as we keep turning. Ooh. Oh, there's a wreckage of a core. The interesting thing is cores are persistent, so that core that someone has taken out is no longer there for anyone else, but these rocks are.
Prospector limpet failed.
They just respawn after 2 hours, apparently. Othello, yeah, if you've got the sanity for it.
Prospector limpet engaged.
And the Corvette can carry a lot of cargo.
Asteroid scan complete.
Only thing is that you've got the military slots. And military slots are typically... it's such a shame that you can't do much else with them apart from the armour and SCBs. If you could do something else, that would be brilliant. Like, I'd keep them out for cargo, probably. But as mentioned earlier, I am going away. Third, the fit is slightly different. So what I've done is I've taken out the frameshift drive, the Guardian booster. I've added in another mining laser, and added some extra cargo. Well, sorry, added another collector in that slot where the booster was, just to see if it made a difference. Because I'm still toying with it, trying to hit the perfect build myself. Definitely not there yet. Engineering wise, we've got upgrades to the power distributor, as well as boosters. Sorry, thrusters now as well. And that's our next target. No, that one's our next target.
Programming limpet drone.
But yeah, nothing too major. It's just kind of like I say, it's a good base to work from. Not perfect, but definitely some things to be improved upon. A weapon-focused power distributor might make a difference with firing. You might be able to get 3 medium mining lasers rather than 2 medium, 2 small.
Asteroid scan.
Get a little bit more out, a little bit quicker. But no, I always recommend people tweak their builds. Nicholas Cole, thank you very much. Much appreciated, dude. Oh god, the Milky Ocelot. The Milky Ocelot. Starting a miner, adder, or Diamondback Skytes. Alicia, I would probably say you're better off using an adder to do some core mining until you can get something a little bit chunkier.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Okay, I'll take another look at the map. Oh, and it's literally that one right there.
Programming ether drone.
Or is it? Oh, no, maybe it's not.
Limpet failed.
Did I get that right? No. No, it's not that one at all. It just looked like it was. I'm interested to see what's in that one now. But yeah, if I start messing around with stuff like this,
Prospector limpet engaged.
yeah, not the right one at all. If I keep turning, I'll look at something that looks very similar, which is that one.
Programming ether drone.
George, is there another way to donate besides Streamlabs?
Failed.
No. Well, you can do Super Chat, but I don't recommend Super Chat because YouTube take a 40% cut, and not being funny, they're not really doing anything to help. So, Streamlabs is the best way because essentially it's PayPal, and you can either do PayPal or debit card, credit card on it, and stuff like that.
Prospector limpet engaged.
And an Asp Explorer. Asp Explorer is good for core mining. I think laser mining you want to probably get something a little bit. You get something a little bit bigger.
Expired.
I always think. Do core mining until you can get yourself a Python, probably, and then you can move on to laser mining. But still, core mining is great money for a medium-sized ship. Once you can afford a Type 9, it's all about laser mining. You will not need to go back.
Programming ether drone. Programming ether drone. Programming ether drone.
Yeah, as I was mentioning about the going on as the holidays, I have done some videos for you guys to watch whilst I'm away. So make sure you do keep an eye out on the channel for that. There's three whole videos. You lucky people. Hopefully you like them. I'd be disappointed if you didn't. Oh, it's that one.
Programming ether drone.
Yeah, core mining is fun. There is no doubt about it. But it's kind of like when you start to deal with large volumes of credits, then you have to make sacrifices if you want them quickly. It's kind of a bit like in Elite Dangerous, things can be difficult, they can be fun, or they can be quick. you can only pick 2.
Asteroid
Difficult and
scan
quick,
complete.
fun and quick, profit. Yeah, they can be well paying, they can be easy, or they can be they can be well paying, they can be quick, or they can be fun. There you go. But then you can only pick 2. Well paying and quick means it's not going to be fun. I will say I have come across painite cores. Whilst this is something I find really weird, is that when it comes to
Asteroid depleted.
painite mining, I find it odd that you can find a rock with a painite core, but it will have no painite in it that you can surface mine, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, so
Collector limpet expired.
no, collectors don't do that. Now on top of the rock. We're in about the right place. Yeah, there it is.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
Hey Sam, how you doing?
Asteroid depleted.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. I think we lost that collector.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired.
Oh, it's never good when you hear yourself losing limpets.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah.
Collector limpet expired.
Right, forget him. Let's move on to the next rock.
Prospector limpet engaged. Collector limpet expired.
Yeah, everything is available on PC as is on PS4. 412 tons.
Collector limpet expired.
100 tons more and we're done. Yeah, machine. I might as well finish off because I'm not going to stream for a week. I think I'm allowed to carry on. I got a shrug from Mrs. Plater which says, "Yeah, cool, I can do whatever I like." So, Commander coming at you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm thinking I might change the donation GIF. I mean, I do really want to know what's going on in that scene. I might have to watch the movie at some point. No. Nuke just says no. It's a bit yeah, I kind of picked it because I thought it was funny. And the more I feel like the more I see it, it did start off very funny in my mind. And I'm not sure if it's staying funny. I might pick something else. I won't mention it, I'll just casually do it. Oh, limpets all over the place. This was not the right spot to mine this rock. Clive will need a poop soon. No, he went earlier. I'm glad we all know my cat's toilet habits. It's great. Kind of. It's not weird at all, is it? Mrs. Plate is just shaking her head. I think it's a bit weird that we all know my cats. Dr. Tart, match mining, yeah. You can see on screen, I'm basically working through a series of screenshots which are all high value rocks. And that's the way it works. You just follows the map, off you go. I mean, It looks like it's this one. Give it a go. Well, Sam, I am. I hope Gary's going. Lee's going. Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, it is super convenient. It's great. So, it's on Reddit. I think I might be one of the first Elite Dangerous YouTubers to actually try it out on stream. So, hey, if it works. But it is interesting to know that it's mapped that way and they're persistent. But yeah, we're just using the compass to line it up, which works really well. Giz is going as well. George, thank you very much for subscribing. Probably butchered that name, I'm sorry if I did. I don't try to. Well, we can actually thank Commander Machine for telling me about this, because I didn't know it was a thing until he sent it to me. Well, good. Basically, someone has mapped out all of the high-value asteroids in a painite spot. Well, around a painite spot that can net you kind of over 500 tons of painite, and you know exactly where you're going, which one. So that means you don't have to waste time searching for rocks. You can literally just go from rock to rock, and you know which one it's going to be. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to work. I just was not expecting it to work. But hey, it did. The reason why I was expecting it to work, because it's another thing on the internet. You know, it's Well, Machine, I almost rage quit at the very start. So let us not forget that almost happened. Kind of, I guess. Someone's done a lot of the work for you, I think, is the best way of describing it. I'm reasonably sure if I were to do this again, I could do better and be more efficient. Like, way more efficient. But now I know that, then I'm like, cool, man, I can just keep going. Alright, take a great Alan. Gerb, I still have 9.3. Only 9.3. Which should be 9.7 by the time I've set everything up. But yeah, I'm going to be well up for testing how this works in a wing. I think it's going to work really well. That's not something that I'll be doing this evening. That's for sure. Oh. I hope I'll have more. more than enough. I honestly don't know. I don't know how much they're going to cost. No one does. And I think it's too far. Not even sure Frontier no at this point. Raw 61.28. That is a nice one.
Asteroid scan complete.
445. Let's see how many tons we get out of it. I hope they're not too expensive. Like, I would very much like to be able to have more than enough and have some change left over. That way I can experiment with the outfitting and also have rebuys. Ah, Sam, you're going to EGX. Nice. I tried to blag some free tickets, but I'm not popular enough, so I'm not going. They are never gonna. They're never gonna ask us. Never.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So. No, I think that's like a proper one though, Sam. For your first one, that's a cool one. Obviously, I went to Fantasticon. It was fine. So how many? 400. So I had 445. That's pretty good. Yeah, Fairy Askews, I think you're right. I genuinely think you're right. You can't trust the community. You really can't trust the community. This is a prime example of not being above the rock when you should be. Let's make sure we are. Yeah, there we go. And now we know when we look down, that's the one we're going for. Oh, how you doing, Alien Hunter? You having a good day? Good evening? Yes, fingers crossed. Oh, and fingers crossed Owen doesn't his food doesn't disappear, because that was fun. I do need to hurry up and book. Well, they need to hurry up and open up the booking process so I can book a table, because currently they haven't. You can only book so far in advance. You tried to book Nogus and Nemansky today. Damn, you actually have to. I'd actually pay to have limpet break. Okay, hatch breaker limpets in that game, if only. But no PvP in No Man's Sky. Yeah, Sam, it wasn't just disappearing food. There might have been a couple of moments when food was adopted as well. I think more food was brought out than what was ordered, to be honest. Oh no, we need to be looking up. But we don't need to worry about that.
Programming liquid drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Because it had some replies mentioned someone press protocol. Hey Hunter, how you doing? What are the chances it's about to end? I'm 43 tons off
Vector limpet engaged.
ending. So a few more rocks.
Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired.
You say cargo hold. It's fine, because I've got collector limpets that I'm losing. So we're about to fire a bunch off. Spaceman. That would be insanely cool. Yeah, it is full, but I'm also about to launch a ton of limpets.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming liquid drone.
Money Funster, I am of course mining for Paynite.
Warning, temperature critical. Programming liquid drone. Collector limpet expired. Warning, taking heat damage.
Definitely didn't go 100%.
Asteroid depleted. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, so let's move ourselves up. I haven't sold yet, Hunter, so I'm still at 9.3, but we should get up to 9.7, around that mark.
Collector limpet expired.
If I could stop losing collector limpets, yeah, that'd be great.
Programming liquid drone. Prospector limpet failed.
And then of course I have to take this to go and sell it somewhere, which I'm not relishing having to jump there. Yeah, 9.3.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Minted. I've got nothing else to do.
Complete.
No, the next major expansion is just a Clive the Cat Kovas. That's all it is. Hunter, it is exactly that. And it works. Which is mad. Like, often you find things that don't work or, you know, sound too good to be true and they're not. But this is exactly that. And the thing is that once you learn a route, and I can imagine like learning and picking up the first couple, and the more you do it,
Asteroid depleted.
the more you learn. Yeah, it's basically you just work your way through a series of pictures. And someone's done all the hard work, which is incredible.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming liquid drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector
And
limpet
off we go.
expired.
Ugh, that's a bad time to lose collector limpets. just when you just the sun.
Prospector limpet engaged.
But that said, I mean we're going to be pretty much done. I don't know if it's that efficient though, Hunter. It's taking me. Would have taken me around 3 hours to get a full load. But then again, like I say, you start off slow, you gain speed. Alright, Sam. Take care, dude. More importantly, Hunter, I wouldn't wear it. I'm not. I refuse to wear the gold.
Programming limpet drone.
The gold suit. Just not going to do it.
Programming limpet drone.
Why? It's a gold suit. That's why. I would have, mate, for a short amount of time, maybe.
Temperature critical.
But yeah, Hunter, I think this could be really, really good when it comes to wing mining. I think this has got some real potential to it. You essentially have someone going in advance doing all of the mapping for you. Oh god. All of them at the same freaking time. Oh, Falco. No, 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 no. Okay, right, we need to find the next rock. And this will be the last one.
Cargo hold at maximum.
Okay. Actually, will it be the last one? Might be if we get the bins full. Jabberwocky, you only need one prospector in a wing, and that'll do. Everyone gets increased yield from that. More don't count. Nah, not till you Nightbot.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed.
Not doing it. Not happening.
Prospector limpet engaged.
And that even actually applies Jabberwocky, even if you're not in a wing. It generates loads. So I think Mini had it the other day where he had like 12 people all firing at one rock. And it literally just filled one person's cargo hold. And they moved on and went for the next person.
Warning. Temperature critical. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, we're onto the bins now, that's it.
Depleted.
Yeah, but it will be quick. So Matthew Duffy, the reason why I go for a Type 9 is because I don't really like the cutter particularly. I'm just not a fan of it, and the way it handles and the way it flies. Refinery is full, right. there we go. Time to sell up. Okay, find myself the best price we can, which is unfortunately with HIP 21991. Let's see if we've got a good sell price nearby. Actually, not bad. Let's have a quick look. Euribia seems to be the... oh no. Right, we're off to Zhangfei. It's a little bit of a distance. We should only have to refuel once. Oh man. Hunter, just sell your Type 9. Type 10, sorry. Problem solved. Right, 10 jumps. I tell you what, this better be good. Christian Paynite. All the Paynite.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spaceman, yeah, that sounds about right. That heat better stop. And you can see what is likely to be some interdiction, anti-interdiction skills.
Taking heat damage.
Like that guy.
System scan complete.
That guy right there, you can tell he is going to... There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our backsides to the star. This should prevent an interdiction, hopefully. We'll see. Yep, running the scoop. Honestly, I thought he would have slammed into the star. Apparently not. Oh, what?
Fuel disengaged.
Oh, behave. Nah, we're away. Off we go. Misfit, normally it would prevent it by basically you put your backside to a star because they have to get behind you, and what they do is where they try and line up, they end up slamming themselves into a star. Ta-da! But no, that was fine. That was a reasonably easy interdiction fight. Yeah, Misfit, that's how it's supposed to work. It doesn't always work that way. Yeah, I didn't know how close I would be. I thought it'd be... Well, to be fair, I was close enough, but he kept looping round and round and round, and then I decided to forget it and leave anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
Everything in Elite Dangerous is hit and miss. There is nothing that works 100% of the time, and I think it's really important to remember that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And you know what? That is okay.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping.
Honestly, I felt like I've been jumping for longer than that.
Disengaged.
See, Christian... Is it though?
Frameshift drive.
I think comfort comes into a lot of it, and best is quite subjective. Alright, machine. I'll catch you later. I cracked the mystical code that is which is mapped mining. Europa Steve, thank you very much for the follow. Jabrocky, does Mrs. Plato like streaming? Did Mrs. Plato like streaming? Yeah, she's been. She enjoys it. She finds it fun because she's going to play the game anyway. So it's a cool thing to do. Well, Hunter, I'm away. Well, I'm staying over at my parents tomorrow night. In preparation for leaving very, very early on Friday morning.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's the plan there. Ah, Christian, but can it carry as much?
Hello there.
Scatterman, thank you very much for subscribing. Wait, what? Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Clive is a diva though, so...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think with Mrs. Plater, because she does the art stuff as well, I think it's really nice to kind of break up the content and stuff that she's doing, and she seems to enjoy that as well, which is good. Now, Hunter, I'll bring you back a box of fudge, mate, because there's a joke in there somewhere. Will Clive be a guest on the 24-hour stream? Well, he'll be here. He wasn't here for the last one, because the last one I was still radioactive, so he couldn't be.
Drive charging.
But yeah, certainly he will be. Some good old clotted cream fudge, Hunter.
4, 3,
I'll let you fill in your... Wonder what challenges. I mean, to be fair, I did it right last time. Old Turgeon has packets, not tins. Don't you worry. They're even worse. Even worse for a cat with no thumbs.
frameshift drive charging.
I think we're actually going to have to scoop at this star. Actually will be. We'll check.
4, 3, 2,
You just want a picture of the shark end up punching. I'm going to try and avoid it, thank you very much. Typically you only get basking sharks down there, so that's what you get. And you don't have to worry about a basking shark. Actually, you know what? We're not going to need to scoop anymore. So let's just get ourselves on jumping. If I get there and it's not going to be a great price, I will be a little bit let down. But then what I'll do is I will transfer my ASP there anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I mean, do sharks need laser beams on their noses? I mean, it's remarkably complicated. I mean, do they fire them themselves? How do you stop them from just firing anybody? Firing at anyone? Who knows? Who knows?
Fuel scooping.
Hey Tony, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Greatest, you just found binary Earth-likes. Nice.
Frameshift drive.
You still on your way back from Distant Worlds 2? But no, I think a Clive bobblehead would be absolutely amazing. I don't think. I mean, there'd be at least 100 people that would buy one. He's still 40,000 out. Jeez. You know, I could have picked up junk data along the way. Oh well. Greatest, I only assume untagged. See, what I was thinking that I would do my attempt to run around Distant Worlds 2, like just see how quickly I could do it. Just give it a go. Oh look, that's the guy who's going to try and instant me. Right, let's have a quick look to see where we're meant to be going. Cerebov. Cerebrov. Jammer, yeah. This is good. Really? Like, really? You know, we're just gonna throttle down. We'll take this one. And then we're gonna leave. Hey, no, we'll keep doing this till we get to the station.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And the thing is that I've got no weapons on this thing, so it's fine. This time we are going to do a loop of interdiction. Or interdiction avoidance. How did he end up? How the hell did he end up? How did he end up in front of me? SDR me, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's going to be a long way to get to this station, isn't it?
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
ST, mapped mining, at this point, I'm on my way to go to sell, so I can't give you an idea, but I can't give you a visual, sorry. But basically there is a, someone has gone through and essentially in a painite spot mapped where all of the decent asteroids are, so you know where you can go and you can grab stuff. So you know which rocks to go one by one, so you can be as efficient as possible whilst doing painite mining. Now, if you... well, yeah, that's basically it. It's a little bit, this is intentional, this is intentional. It was deliberate. Yeah, I think we lost that guy. I mean, how are we? Okay. Type 9. Oof, handles so well. Ployed man with his axe riding on battle clive. Yeah, hey, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Nightbot, nah, I think he wanted to help himself to it. But good news is we did lose that Imperial Eagle. Guaranteed turns up. There he is. And he's immediately just sort of changed his mind. Hunter, of course I have. I have tried out pretty much every single ship in VR.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
scan detected.
And get ourselves touchdown. We'll see how good the price is. Here we go.
Touchdown sequence complete. Power down your engines. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Oh, that's rubbish. That is annoying. That is really annoying. 762, which I was expecting a better price on, to be honest. But 390 mil, that's right. That's a shame. But right, so 9.7 billion. We're getting there. Right, guys, I am going to call time for the stream there. Been streaming for an extra hour and a bit in there. But yeah, so mapped painite, interesting. Might do a video on it, kind of explaining how it works and how to do it. A short video explaining how to do it. And we'll go for that. But okay, and I say once again, thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. Please make sure that you do like and subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch already. At the same time, please make sure you do hit the like button on the way out, like I said. And don't forget, I'm going to be away for the next week or so, but there will be a couple of videos going live over the weekend and next week. So make sure you keep an eye out on the YouTube channel for that, and watch them, like them, all that good stuff. But okay guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.